Chelle Rae is having the best year ever. Tonight's double platinum. The band's on tour right now with The Script. And their new album, it's called Whatever, and it drops next month. Nash Overstreet from Hot Chelle Rae joining me right now on the Ralphie Radio Show. What up, Nash?
What's up, man?
I thank you guys a lot. Obviously, we've known each other for a couple years now, and you guys are always great with blowing up my Twitter. But not even today for the interview. Literally, like last week, dude, I get this random follow on Twitter from your brother Cord's Italian fan club. They decided to start following me. I know, random, right?
Nice. I wonder if they follow me too.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm figuring they started following me because maybe you follow me and they saw that my last name's Aversa, which also happens to be a small town in Italy. So maybe that's how I got the follow. You got to be used to the randomness by now, especially on Twitter now.
Yeah, the coolest thing on Twitter is like looking up somebody that you dig as far as like, you know, whether it's a basketball player or like a musician or whatever, and them following you, and you didn't know it. Like Jamie and Ryan are big Predators fans, and I'm a hockey fan too. And one of the guys was following them and started like chatting it up and like, oh yeah, come to the game, you know, we'll come hang out before the show in Nashville. And it's crazy how Twitter works, man.
Like I mentioned, it's been a great year for you. And I mean, I respect you guys, and I think I know you guys well enough to know that you aspire for a lot more than just a hit single, than just a #1 song. But that being said, the success so far, it's got to be pretty cool to be living it up, right?
Dude, I'm absolutely loving it every minute. And, you know, we're really, really busy, more so than we've ever been, but I would definitely not have it any other way.
Our interview that we did last time, Nash, of course, Ian and RK were there for it as well, and it's kind of blown up a little bit on YouTube. At least it's one of my more watched videos within the past, say, like 6-7 months. And if you remember from that interview, of course, it really was a messed up week for Hot Chelle Rae that past week, with RK getting thrown out of mafiosos down in Nashville. You, of course, getting robbed for the iPad. And now I feel terrible because I'm interviewing you now, and RK's sick. He's not feeling well.
Yeah, you know what? He's feeling a lot better than he did this morning, so it looks good for the show tonight, which is the best news.
Right.
But this morning was no good at all. He was just, you know, feeling crazy bad. So it's good that he's back on the way to back in action at least.
You know, I'd say it's on me, Nash, but we all were hanging out at the VMAs together, and we left there relatively unscathed, so I don't think it's me. I hope not, at least.
I don't know. I'm really anyway.
Of course, again, that album, Whatever, it's coming out next month. And the next single, you just released it, of course, I Like It Like That, features New Boyz. And I was actually speaking with RK at the VMAs about that. And from what I can remember through the alcohol, maybe, he said that the collaboration with New Boyz came about relatively casually. Like, you guys just met at a couple different shows, and next thing you know, they're on your single, right?
Yeah, this spring and summer, they played a bunch of shows with us, kind of like radio shows and whatnot, in the Northeast. And we went out in Syracuse one night and, you know, threw down and, like, spent a good few hours making trouble, and they're really cool guys, you know, great artists and, you know, great writers, and they killed it. We love what they did with I Like It Like That.
And the song is great, but I love the fact even more that it all came together in Syracuse, my old stomping ground, Syracuse University. That's freaking awesome. That's really cool. Now, again, you know, I like it like that. You know, the Tonight you're talking about, it was a really, really messed up week, and now I Like It Like That. You guys are losing iPhones in the whole night. I mean, you would gather, if you didn't really know Hot Chelle Rae personally, you would gather that you guys are just 4 hot messes.
You know us personally, and you know
That's the furthest thing from the truth. The furthest thing from the truth. Come on.
We should have made that lyric, jack my iPad instead of lost my iPhone.
I was thinking, you know, miss my ride to my pad, lost my iPad. It would have worked out, right?
Exactly. That's the best version we've heard.
Might have hit a little too close to home, but hey, all good. Nash from Hot Chelle Rae here on the Ralphie Radio Show. How's the tour with The Script going?
Dude, it's amazing. They're some of the coolest guys we've ever been out with. The shows are awesome. The venues are incredible. And the crowds have been just unbelievably, you know, into songs and music. And it's not just like one song they know, but they show up knowing all the words to everything. And even the new songs that are playing off Whatever that haven't been released yet, they're getting on YouTube and like researching and finding them and learning them, and it's really, really cool to experience.
That's one of those things, I guess, Nash, where you know you've made it when your fans care that much that they know different versions of what ended up being a final song.
Yeah, it's just really amazing to us to see people being so up to date on what we do. Like the video for our life like that. We shot ourselves on the bus, causing trouble like one of the first nights we were out on the bus, and we had just gotten the mix for it. We recreated that night with the new Boyz when they came to play with us at the Palladium in Hollywood. We hung out on the bus all night, more video and backstage stuff. And it got, the second day it was out, it got 800,000 views. First day it had 200,000, and it blew our minds.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
We shot video for Tonight Tonight, and it definitely did well, but it took a couple of weeks. And so this thing's just blowing our minds left and right, and it's crazy.